Hi Libras, thank you for viewing me today. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We're going to jump right in and see what your overarching energies are for the month of March, and then we'll dive into your messages from Spirit. You have the Angel of Love, Rest and Rejuvenation, and your third chakra on the bottom of the deck. So you're taking some time out for you, is what I feel. Okay, so the angel of love can help us govern those we love or love for ourselves, and that self-care. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see what Spirit has for you for this month. Overarching energies for Libra, please, Spirit. Thank you. What else? Anything else for Libras for the month of March? Yes. Okay. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Rest and Rejuvenation still on the bottom of the deck, Libras. Healer of Ages, Caring Connections. This is all about self-care. You are taking time out for you, is what I feel, because you also received the Woman Holding the Heart, and this is all about internal self-abundance, self-love, self-care, that you are working through right now, and it's how you are looking at the world, not the world looking at you. What you value, what you cherish, what you love, and you're taking some time for you. You're either overworked, overstressed, whatever the situation is, and you're just taking some time because you need to heal. And this is, you need to heal your body and your mind and your soul and your heart and your spirit and everything, because Spirit is saying keep that seventh chakra open, which that is the where you get your downloads from Spirit and your messages for your sixth chakra to interpret those. So excuse me. So yes, very, very much, really taking some time for you and working on that self-care. So what are some of your influences and obstacles? Boiling point. I'm seeing this boiling point a lot coming out for people, and I feel that, I don't want to say, it's consistent for all of the signs, but what I am feeling is, with it being March, if you're in the northern hemisphere, a lot of it could very much be cabin fever. We're ready to get out. We're tired of the snow, the ice, the cold, the crazy weather, and we're ready to get out. And when we can't get out and we can't exercise and outside and get back into the root, into the earth to heal our root chakras, that can help send us out of balance. So let's see what is what is going on as far as your influences and your challenges. So on the bottom of the deck, you have pretending and losing faith. And, and this is where I feel like you were at, is because you also got false front, and you're trying to put up this wall, this falsehood of I'm okay, I'm fine, when in reality you're not, and you're trying to be, this perfect person on the outside to everybody else, but on the inside you're crying, you're falling apart, you're absolutely miserable. And losing faith is just feeling that you know nobody cares, nobody has your back, nobody is doing anything. And this is what has led you to your point of saying, um led you to your point of saying, I need some time for me, I need to take a step back, I need to recharge, I need to unplug everything, and I just need to focus on me and clearing out the clutter. So your most recent past, nothing is set in stone. Believe in the impossible. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Libras, I think you just came to this point of saying, I'm just tired and I want to keep going, but I just can't. If I'm not taking care of myself, I can't take care of anybody else. Okay. So let's see. Most recent past. What is going on for what went on for Libras? All right. Most recent past for Libras, please, Spirit. Thank you. Anything else for Libras? Past messages. Most recent. So on the bottom of the deck, confidence is your key. New moon in Leo. Surrender to the divine. Bringing love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Leaving the... I still am going back to this energy, you know, surrender to the divine, you know, with the full moon is, and you know, really coming in and feeling like nobody is here, like I have nobody backing me, nobody has got my back, nobody is fighting for me on my behalf, nobody is doing anything, and you know that that wasn't true, but you were just so overwhelmed with something or a lot of somethings in your life that you were just like, I can't do it. And so the first card popped out, you know, this last card is the answers you need are coming. And you came to the point of saying, you know, I need to clear out some clutter. I need to relax. I need to recharge. And the fact that you can't come to that is where, you know that there's you need to get yourself back on track in order for that state of allowing that law of attraction to start bringing in that positivity and giving you those answers that you have been seeking. Okay. Any other clarifiers? Okay. So, all right. So you received the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment. Libra, this is your card. Okay. All right. This is Judgment. This is all about justice. This is all about really figuring out, you know, trying to find balance, right? And I really feel that that's where you're at. You know, it's really feeling that judgment and all of those energies, and just this was a tower moment. This was the breaking point in your past of just saying either life isn't fair or you're just very, very angry, and you know, it was just a series of things that happened, that transpired for you, you know, with this. And you know, with this judgment, you're talking about getting those, you know, what goes around comes around kind of a thing. But you're all about trying to find that justice, you know, with that, because you also got the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And that is where I feel with this judgment that is coming in, that you are really sitting there like you had been working really, really hard, putting, you know, your blood, sweat, and tears into something else, and somebody else got the credit for it. And that was the exploding moment for you, is what I feel. Okay. And that's when you said, okay, you know what, enough is enough. I need to focus on me, because obviously doing a lot of this other stuff for other people in excess is not benefiting me. So your current messages: flourish, look in a book, music. You definitely have been taking time to walk barefoot in the sand, to relax and enjoy some personal reading, and just catching up on a lot of things that you've been doing. And that's part of that rest and rejuvenation, is doing things for you, things that make you happy, and allowing that clutter to get cleared out. So what are your current messages, Libra? current messages. I think Spirit is pretty definitive on what your current message is, because it's asking for help, life energy, and tree wisdom. And I think you came to the point to where you knew you were in this downward spiral, and you needed to ask for help because it was sucking your life energy, and you needed to get outside, and you really needed to really get back to nature. I almost feel as if your root chakra was cracking, was really closed off, because the card that popped out is believe in magic. And that is, the confirmation that losing faith, that nobody has your back. This is, you've come back in to realize, yes, Spirit is always there. Spirit always has my back. And I need to continue to move forward with that, but sometimes I need to ask Spirit and tell Spirit what I need or what I want in order to help myself get through this. Okay? So let's see, what clarifiers does Spirit have for you for this? All right, so they gave you the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and remember, you had that, looking in a book and reading and relaxation, and finding that tree wisdom and really coming back to yourself. And and this is the Eight of Pentacles really coming in and saying, gain some of that knowledge, gain some of that, that will help better serve you, in those resources, that education, that's there, because you've let go a lot of this negativity with this rest and rejuvenation, which has allowed that abundance, that law of attraction, and that positivity to start flowing in for you with the Knight of Cups. And then you've got the High Priestess, and this is all about your sixth chakra. This is your intuition, your third eye. Okay, so the seventh chakra came out in your overarching energies, and that is Spirit saying keep that open, because that's where you're going to get the download, the messages from Spirit. But with the High Priestess coming out saying keep your intuition open, it goes from that seventh chakra to your sixth chakra, so that you can understand and interpret those messages, and listen to your gut as far as what's going on. So you're definitely on a path of really opening up and, being willing to receive those messages and getting yourself back on track. Okay. So your incoming messages, the Rose's Kiss, a powerful move, this is a chessboard, right? The powerful move is the chessboard. The pieces are moving. The pieces are moving for you, Libras, and justice is about to be served. Right? I mean, you're going to get that, that judgment, because what, people, with karma, what goes around comes around in some form or fashion. And, you're about to look at this. The pieces are moving. And it's not saying that you want any ill will to anybody by any stretch of the means, but you worked hard, or you did something very, very significant that you didn't get credit for, or that people were taking advantage of you for. And, what you gave out, you're about to receive back in. So the abundance is going to come back in tenfold for you, is what I feel. Okay. All right. So let's see. What are your incoming messages from Spirit? Please, for Libra, incoming messages. Incoming messages for Libras, please. On the bottom of the deck, you have opening to discovery and quieting the mind. And this is that rest and rejuvenation and aligning those chakras, keeping that seventh chakra open to allow the messages to come in. And that high priestess is confirmation that you are coming in, and you need to keep those chakras open so that you can let those messages come in and really be able to interpret the messages from spirit, because you are open to discovery, but at the same time you also got spirit of gratitude. And this is where, that justice and, that judgment is coming in for you, Libras, and you're saying, you know what? Yes, this happened to me, but you know what did I get out of it? I did it with good faith. I did it with love, compassion, good intentions in my heart, and that's all I can ask for. That's all I can do. I didn't have ill will in my intentions. And even though the situation may not have worked out for me the way that I had intended, it's the idea something better is coming for me. Okay? Something better is on its way. And I'm open to receiving that. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Okay. All right. So we're open to receiving, and you get the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is all about saying, yes, I am ready to receive, and I am open to receiving that abundance, that positivity, because I know that that I do everything with good intentions and love in my heart, and I know it's going to come back to me tenfold. Even though others may not have had that same situation. Here you go. You got the King of Swords. You got two kings in your incoming energies. Okay, so this is very, very definitive that is coming in. So the King of Swords gives you that clarity as you are moving through this, to where you're taking the emotion out of the situation, and your rest and rejuvenation that you have been working for, that you have been working towards, has really come into where you have cleared out the emotion and you've looked at the situation objectively, and you are not letting yourself become a victim of the other person's ill will or negative intentions. And you've come through that, and you're just like, nope, I did it with good intentions. I did it the right way. It didn't work out the way that I thought, but you know what? That's okay. That means there's something else that's coming down the pike, that's coming down the path, because you got the King of Pentacles. The other that you got was the Seven of Cups. And this is just the more confirmation that, yes, okay, there is that temptation that, you know what, I could do to them what they did to me, but that's not you, Libra. You're gonna let karma, you're gonna let, spirit take care of that for you in whatever way that is meant for that other person. You're not going to let yourself sink that low or down, or let yourself go down that path, because you're on to bigger and better things, right? Oh my gosh. So as we are wrapping up, for those of you that this may resonate with you as far as a relationship, and it could be a loved one, friend, partner, other type of relationship, close individual that's there. Let's see. Okay. So Spirit gave you make a wish. So as you're working through it, the heavens conspire to make your dreams come true. So at the end of the day, if it was another individual that, did this ill will to you, at the end of the day, I feel that you don't have ill will towards them. In fact, you probably feel sorry for them in a sense, because, they felt that that's what they had to do in order to get ahead, and you're just not. So you're moving ahead. So you actually have very kind thoughts, very kind intentions towards. You don't have any ill will towards them, because they'll come to realize the situation later on down the road, because you're moving on to allow that abundance to come back in tenfold. So if this was something that happened to you as far as a work, career, money, finance type of a thing, what this was a gift. It doesn't feel that way, but it was a gift that came to you because it's allowing that abundance. I mean, I've been told that when things don't work out the way that we always want them to, and it feels like rejection, it's actually spirit protecting us in a way. And although it doesn't feel that way initially, it's protecting you because it's allowing you to receive something better. So this is was actually a gift of protection that came from spirit, and I think you were coming to the point to where you were realizing that. So let's get a final message from spirit for this reading, Libras. This is very this has been a very beautiful reading from spirit. It just truly, truly, truly beautiful reading. So final message for Libras for this reading, please, spirit. Thank you. And spirit gave you sovereignty. And this is spirit coming through and saying, you know what? You took control. You took a very loving and loving control over the situation, and you have done it with such grace that it has just elevated you to a higher plane of just saying, you know what, I'm just not, that's just not me. I'm not going to go down to that level in order to get something that I feel that I want or I need. Because spirit is saying, no, that isn't you, and you rose above that, and it has just been a very truly magical ride for you. This has been a beautiful reading for you, Libras. I hope you enjoyed it, provided some clarity or encouragement for you. I can't wait to see the comments that you leave below as far as how this reading has resonated with you. I would very much appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we will see you back here next time, Libras. Take care.